What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, bringing you yet another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. This is episode number 32. And before we get into the challenges today, just want to remind you guys that as long as this video reaches that magical number of 50 likes, we're going to continue those double daily Wi-Fi battle uploads for you and all of that fun stuff. Now, today we are bringing the same team as last time, which I will go over in a second. Oh my goodness, my voice is cracking so badly. Just want to point out that, my voice obviously is crap right now, and that is because the Flyers beat the Penguins today, and that's really all I want to say. I'm from Philadelphia, and we're big on our sports, so yeah, I kind of did some yelling, kind of lost my voice for a little bit, but we're not here to talk about sports, so let's leave that in the past and try to just deal with this raspy voice issue. Had some tea with honey, that did help a little bit, because I completely lost my voice for a while. But anyway, we're bringing the Scarf Mienshao, we're bringing the Subseeding Executor, and the bulky Wish Passing Foul Play Umbreon, which destroys lives on battle spots, by the way. I don't understand why more people aren't using it. We got Because Bunny's the Choice Bandit, Azumarill, Focus Sash, Alakazam, and Guts, Flame Orb, Luxray, with like Wild Charge, Facade, Crunch, and Superpower. So we will see if we can put in some good work today. Both Umbreon and Luxray put in a good amount of work last time, so we actually had a double victory last time as well, and actually it was back-to-back double victories, because we had a double victory the time before that as well. So our record is 37-23 coming into today's matches, so we'll see what happens here. I would like to at least go 1-1. I'm kind of thinking we're not going to get another double victory, because 3 in a row is kind of asking a lot. But anyway, our first opponent here is bringing a Blastoise, Staraptor, Weavile, Torkoal, Vileplume, and Gengar. So very, very cool team. I really like it a lot. That Torkoal is nothing to mess around with. It is dangerous. So is the Vileplume. It's incredibly bulky. I'm really predicting him to lead off with the Staraptor, though. Most people that have Staraptor on their team will lead off with it. Either that or Weavile, and either one of those is not going to like a Scarfed Mienshao, because I will outspeed them, and they do not expect Scarf Mienshao most of the time and will stay in to try to kill it, so I'm absolutely fine with that. And Stone Edge actually is super effective on Torkoal as well. It's not going to do really that much damage because of how bulky it is on the physical side, but it's going to be a 1-8 KO on Staraptor and Weavile, provided there are no Focus Sashes. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to lead off with that Mienshao. If he wants to bring out something else like Vileplume or something, we're just going to U-turn out, and that would be our best play. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Probably in the next episode, I'm going to change up the teams a little bit. We've been bringing the same Pokemon for a while. Might keep that Luxray around, but we're definitely going to switch out the Mienshao and the Executor. I don't know about the Umbreon, though. I don't know. I know we used it a lot, but it's so incredibly good on Battle Spot that it's kind of hard to take out of the team. Anyway, he's going to lead off with the Staraptor, and again, they just stay in and get killed by Stone Edge. This happens all the time. Even when I'm doing off-screen stuff, just some practice rounds just to get myself warmed up and get myself in the zone, mentally and everything. People that have Staraptor lead off with it against this thing and stay in and just die to the Stone Edge. I don't know. I guess they never learn. I don't know what I'm talking about. In comes the Vileplume. I can't do anything to this thing. Even if it's specially defensive, I really don't have anything to hit it. It's bulky as crap. Probably has like the black sludge and that kind of stuff. So we're going to switch out here into Alakazam. And if he wants to Toxic me or something... Oh, he wants to go for the Teeter Dance. Teeter Dance, okay. That is interesting. Don't know that I want to stay in here while being confused, because my luck is really bad with that kind of stuff, and I probably will hit myself. Don't want to do that, because I just break my Focus Sash. It's a bad time for everybody. For everybody. Well, I guess not for him, but I don't care about him. I don't care about him. So yeah, who do I switch out to, though? I don't really know at this point. I mean, going back into Mienshao seems kind of silly, just because I can't really do anything to it. I mean, I can lock myself into the Stone Edge, but it's got bad accuracy, it's not stab, it's not super effective. It's none of that stuff. So we're not, I really don't see any point in, going in and locking myself into a move. We're just going to go in and U-turn out, but actually we might not have to do that, because he's going to switch out as well into his Weavile, so that actually turned out very nicely for me. I was just going to U-turn back into the Alakazam, but... in this case, we can probably either just Drain Punch or High Jump Kick. I guess it doesn't really matter. And he's actually just going to withdraw again. because at this point he knows that it's Scarfed, so this is a problem. He's going to switch into the Vileplume again, and he's going to take that Drain Punch, and that kind of does a lot of damage. That is a crit. So that might just be a physically oh yeah, it's Rocky Helmet. Physically defensive Vileplume. This is going to be a pain in the butt to bring down, especially because I have Psyshock on my Alakazam. I might actually need to even wither it down just a little bit more if I'm going to one-shot it. I don't know. Let's try to just give it another Drain Punch, see what he wants to do, see if he wants to go for that Teeter Dance. I'm fine with that. Fine with that. I do need to keep this Mienshao around, though, for that Weavile. He's just going to go for the Giga Drain, so actually, that's kind of bad, because that does a lot of damage, and he's going to get most of the health back that I just did to him as far as damage goes, so that was a little bit of a waste of a turn. Thankfully, I do have the Regenerator, though, so I can switch out here. Unfortunately, I can't go for the U-turn because I'm locked in via that Choice Scarf. Let's just go right back into the Alakazam. I mean, I have the Focus Sash intact, and he's going to go for the Giga Drain, so he's going to break that Focus Sash. That is a little bit unfortunate. But what I'm going to do here is make a prediction. I'm going to predict that the Weavile is going to come out here predicting a Psychic-type move, and we're going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. And if he stays in here, he either oh no, he's gonna switch out. He's going to switch out, so that is a great time for me. Great time for me. The predictions are on point right now. So in comes that Weavile, and we will see right here if it's Focus Sash or not. And there's the Dazzling Gleam. And yeah, that does a lot of damage, but it doesn't even get him down to the Sash because I'm not Life Orb. So that is a bit unfortunate. I'm not going to outspeed this thing. I'm not going to outspeed this thing whatsoever. I think Weavile has base 125 speed. So that is a problem for me because he's just going to outspeed and kill me with pretty much anything. At this point, though, now that I got all this damage on the Weavile, I don't really need Mienshao too much. I mean, it's still useful to come in and outspeed him, but my win condition here is the Alakazam. I need it for that Vileplume. I can't touch it without it. So this thing needs to be preserved because it will outspeed, and it should take out the Vileplume in one hit. I'm not positive on that, but I don't have anything else to hit it, so this thing needs to stay alive. We need to switch out here. It's just a matter of who we're going to switch into. So let's bring that Alakazam back. And I'm going to guess he's going to go for a Dark-type move, so we're going to bring in the Mienshao here. And I got a little bit of my health back due to the Regenerator. He's just going to go for the Ice Punch, and we're not going to live that whatsoever. We'll see right here if he's Life Orb, and he is, so he can only hit me one more time. And that is really good for me, because that means that my Alakazam is going to be in good shape here. So what we're going to do is we're going to bait him to go for another attacking move and kill himself. Because I think the Alakazam being out here is too sweet for him. Too sweet. He's going to want to kill it. Because he knows it's going to destroy his Vileplume's life. And he can't have that. So we're just going to switch right into Luxray to take whatever he's going to throw my way. It's going to be an Ice Punch. Doesn't matter. Even if it kills, it doesn't matter. Does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Brings us all the way down to 43 HP. And that is unfortunate. We get burned by the Flame Orb there, and now he has nothing. This match is over. This match is over because in comes the Vileplume. It's almost at full health, and we're going to die this turn due to Flame Orb, Rocky Helmet, you know, Giga Drain, all that kind of stuff. So, let's see. Let's just attack him with anything, basically. I guess I can go for the Facade because that'll do neutral damage, and it gets the boost from the Flame Orb and the Guts. Look how much damage that does to a physically defensive Vileplume. It's ridiculous. He's going to get that Giga Drain off, but he's not going to get that much HP back due to the Rocky Helmet, which is great. And at half HP, even if it's physically defensive, there's no way that this thing is living a Psyshock, so this match is over. I would not be surprised if he just forfeits here. We will see in a second. But yeah, this match is over. So thankfully I made that prediction earlier on to predict that Weavile to come in. If I didn't, that would have been a big problem. And yeah, so he is going to forfeit. So that is the match. That's going to bring our record up to 38-23. So look at that, a 15-game differential. What is going on right now? That is our biggest differential between wins and losses that we've had so far in this series, which is great. Great news. Hopefully my voice just I don't know. I'm really hoping that my voice lasts because I want to do some more recording today. So if, for the next couple of days, the videos are just with my voice like this, I don't know, I apologize. I guess but I want to get that content out for you guys, so hopefully it's not too bad. I know that my voice is cracking like certain words, but oh well, what you gonna do? I really like this team. There it goes again, cracking, just going way up. I sound like I don't know, a pubescent boy again. Anyway, our opponent's name is K, okay, and he's bringing the Banette, Archeops, Electros, Aegislash, Galvantula, and Mienshao. I really like this team. I really like this team a lot. And the 2 electric types, that's kind of strange. He's got the 2 ghost types as well. So he's got a lot of, redundant coverage going on here. Not that really matters. It's not like it's a 6v6 battle. So, he can get the coverage that he wants, most likely with just 3 of these Pokemon. That Archeops is indeed a big threat. Big threats. It does have the defeatist ability, which, will help me out. It would be better if I could get rocks up on the field, but I don't have anything that can do that. That would help with the Galvantula as well, because they most of the time will carry Focus Sash. Sometimes they have Life Orb, and I've also seen Focus Sash only once, but it was pretty cool, and I actually really want to try out that set, because Focus Sash Galvantula is unexpected, and most people will just play against it like it's a Sticky Web variant, so... But it's actually a pretty decent attacker. It has some pretty decent speed, so, Scarf really isn't a bad idea on it. Anyway, K is issuing a challenge. So let's see how this goes. We are on the verge of a double victory. A triple double victory. How insane would that be? Alright, so he's going to indeed start off with that Galvantula, and judging by that, I want to say that he wants to go for the Sticky Web here. Even though it's a 3v3 environment, maybe he just feels like that's going to help him out. So, I mean, I could go for the Stone Edge, but he's going to have the Sash for sure. And it may just be in my best interest to U-turn out here. I mean, if he does go for the Sticky Web, I am going to have to come back in on it. But I am Scarfed, so I'm not going to lose, that much speed. I'll still be at my regular speed, but, just locked into a move, which is a bit unfortunate. So, if he wants to go for the Volt Switch here, though, that could also be a thing. What we're going to do here is just go for the U-turn. I feel like that's the safe play. Going to break that Sash, and that does a lot of damage to this thing. That does like 45%. And that is not Life Orb. Not Life Orb damage whatsoever. So let's bring in Because Bunny's here. I can finish him off depending on what he wants to go for. He's just going to go for that Sticky Web. So he might try to go for a Volt Switch here. That would be my guess, unless he wants to just Hard Switch out. Yeah, there's options, or he could just stay in and try to Thunder me. I'm just going to go for the Aqua Jet, and it looks like he's just going to try to attack me with something, but he's not living Aqua Jet from a choice band Because Bunnies. It's not happening. Nobody does that. Nobody does that, especially not from half health. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? In comes the Banette, which is undoubtedly going to be Mega. He knows that I'm locked into Aqua Jet now, so that is a little bit of a problem. Because I was hoping that he wouldn't know what my item was, but I guess that's not happening. I guess that's not happening today. We're going to switch into Umbreon because, that's right, Umbreon is a powerhouse. Doesn't mind that speed drop whatsoever. He can Mega Evolve all he wants. If he wants to burn me with the Willow, which I think that's what he might try to do here, he's just going to get burned with the Synchronize, and I'm going to heal it off with a Heal Bell. He just goes for the Shadow Sneak. Okay. You were just going to let me kill you? What? Why would you just sacrifice your Mega like that? I don't understand. I don't understand. It would only take like two Aqua Jets probably to kill this thing. But I do have the Foul Play, and Mega Banette has very decent attacks, like 165 or something like that. It's actually really good. He's going to taunt me predicting a Toxic, but you don't know how I play Umbreon, sir. No, you do not. Foul Play, that is a dead Banette. Mega Banette, I'm sorry. One-shotted by Umbreon. Umbreon is a monster, ladies and gentlemen. Do not underestimate this thing. If you want to bring this thing to Battle Spot, you will have great success with it. It is so bulky, it can usually take at least one hit from anything that's not like a close combat or a Mega Horn or something like that. And all these, powerhouse physical attackers just get destroyed by Foul Play. Absolutely murdered. He's going to go for the Head Smash with Archeops. That's going to do a crap ton of damage. And I barely survived that with 12 HP, and the Defeatist ability is going to kick in here with him dropping below 50%, but that doesn't mean anything because he gets one-shotted by a Foul Play. Umbreon getting 2 more kills. Absolutely incredible. I really am worried about possibly taking this thing out of my team. I'm worried that the losses are going to start piling up if I take that out, because Umbreon just kills everything. It kills everything. I don't know what that was. I apologize for that. So we're going to have another double victory today. That is 3 double victories in a row. That is the first time that has happened in this series. So that brings our record up to 39 and 23. Wow. Wow. That's a 16-game differential for those of you keeping count at home. And, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with how this team has performed, albeit one of those victories over the last couple days, at least one, was just kind of handed to me. So that's a little bit ridiculous. But, yeah, anyway, that is going to be it for this time, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Actually, now that I think about it, that might not be 3 double victories in a row. I don't know. I lose track sometimes. I really do. It's at least 2 in a row. Maybe it was 3. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy and don't remember what was what. But, yeah. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for this time, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, like I said, next time we will try to change this team up a little bit for you. Keeping, oh my god, that was terrible. My voice just goes, I don't know, it cracks so bad sometimes, I swear. I really need to drink some more tea with, like, honey or something to get rid of this crack. But we're going to keep Because Bunnies, probably Umbreon, I don't know. We'll see how things go, and then most of the remainder of the team will be replaced. So that is that. So I'll see you guys for the next episode, but until then, game on.